Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paulami and as you already know that the topic is how 2020 changed my life because it was already given in my thumbnail. So without any further ado, let's get to the video. So 2020 has changed my life, in a 360-degree angle. Yes, I was not the person who was in 2018 or 2019. Like, how do I say this? There are lot of habits which I have inculcated in myself, because I thought that this inculcating such habits will be better for my life and better for my growth as a person. So yes, so the first point is that indulging myself into creative art forms, and the best creative art form for myself is dance. So I used to practice dance every regular day, and that was just my go-to therapy for myself. Practicing dance, it actually calms my mind, and I feel that I have done something productive for myself today. Office goes on, and Monday to Friday I do have my office hours that I do, but then my office starts from 1:30 to night 10:30, so I get the time for myself in the morning time. So yeah, I do have time for myself. So when pandemic started, I was so basically, when pandemic started, I was very scared seeing the situation, what was happening around. Day by day, the cases were increasing, and there were so many bad newses around us in social media. Whenever I used to open Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, there used to be something related to negative news. And and also, if the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, seriously, it did have an impact on me. Like, till now I don't have the courage to listen to his songs. Seriously, I feel he is alive and he's there among us. I don't know, seriously, it's very weird kind of feeling, but yeah, that such kind, this is just an example I'm giving, but then there have been a lot of events which have impacted me in a negative way. So I thought that I should do something for myself which will give me a positive vibe for myself, and I will be happy. So I took up my dance, and dance is my passion, my go-to passion. I respect this art form a lot, and I'm very grateful to my mother. Every Saturday, Sunday, when we were in a younger age, for me and my sister, my mom used to take us to the dance classes, and gradually I started loving dance as life went by. So yeah, so during this pandemic time, I took 3 months training session from Guru Parshvanath Upadhyay sir. So I saw his online classes being sponsored in Facebook or maybe in Instagram, I don't know right now, but then I registered through that link, and then I was selected. I was asked to send him a dance clip from I was asked to send him a dance clip. Basically, he just wanted to see at what level I am right now. So yeah, I was selected. I got admitted in his school, and I got admitted in his school, and then there used to be online classes every Saturday, and 1 hour of class. I think from morning 8:30 to 9:30 was the class session. I learnt lot of new things in Bharatanatyam, and I'm eternally grateful to him that that I could get admitted in his school, and I learned from his version of Bharatanatyam as well. And I used to make dance videos regularly, and my sister used to help me to shoot them, and I used to choreograph the songs, and I used to post in Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, later I had a few friends and followers who insisted me that I should start uploading in YouTube as well. So yeah, I think that happened a bit later because I was kind of not convinced that I should start posting in YouTube. But then yeah, without any plan and without any, I didn't have any sort of plan. I just opened the YouTube channel and I started posting the videos in YouTube as well. So yeah, so secondly is that and secondly is spending time with my family. After class 12, and I think that was in the year 2012 that I left home for the first time, and I went outside for studying. So oh god, excuse me, you're supposed to sit here. Hello, I'm making a video. I think he's going to sit here, or I don't know, you will be like this. Okay, I think I can talk like this. So the second point is that spending my time with my family. So yeah, secondly is spending my precious time with my precious family. And I left home after class 12th, and I went to do my graduation, then post-graduation, and trust me, the process was not easy. There has been a lot of ups and downs. There has been a lot of learning as well, but there used to be time that I couldn't come to home, and I was supposed to stay back in college and finish my subjects, finish all of my credits. So yeah, there has been difficult times for me as well as a person, and it's I don't think that it is very easy to stay away from home for a longer period of time and then complete your studies in a fruitful way, and then you come out from college by getting the degree without any problem. I don't think so that it is a very easy process. So yeah, I was able to finish all of my subjects in proper time. I got my degree as well, both BTech and MBA. So yeah, the process wasn't easy at all. There has been a lot of learning. I understand it right now. Before, I wasn't having any idea what is happening, and now when this pandemic had happened to us, and I got a chance to come back to home, and initially it used to feel that why I'm at home for this longer period of time, why I'm not able to go back to my workplace. And as days passed by, I started feeling very grateful for every small moment in my life. For example, if mom, dad and sister and me are sitting together in a room and having normal tea and normal tea and biscuits, I used to feel very grateful for this moment, that I used to pray to God that God, thank you so much for giving me this moment, that I'm able to live in this moment. I can see mom and dad together, and I am here, and my sister is here with me. I used to feel very grateful about it. Then I couldn't spend my birthday for a longer period of time with my family, and after probably maybe 7 to 8 years that I was at home and I could celebrate my birthday with my family. And I told mom that, mom, please, don't invite anyone. I just want to be alone with you all, and I just want to, spend my day with you all. I know, that, friends and colleagues will obviously celebrate your birthday, but, being outside for such a longer period of time, and then, when you have got a chance to stay back at home and, celebrate your important days with your parents, I think that is the best gift one can have. At least for me, this was the best gift. So yes, I could celebrate, not only me and my sister could celebrate mom's birthday, dad's birthday, then mother's day, father's day, everything. So I used to feel very blessed that that I got this precious time. I don't know how long will this pandemic be there with us, and when things will get normal and we will go back to workplace. And I think I'm going to miss all these moments a lot. So the idea was to make this video and keep it to myself, and also sharing with you all, so later maybe after 4 to 5 years when I look back, then I can just check this video, and I will be very grateful that that I did make this video part of my memories. So yeah. Thirdly, I started spending time with myself more. I used to fear a lot that not that I used to fear, but I thought that I should give time to myself. I should understand what are the things that makes me happy, and which are the loopholes which I need to build up. And I need to understand a lot of things about myself maybe. And I started spending more time on myself, and I think that was the best plan which I made. And every day, each day, how do I explain this? Every day has been a new learning experience for myself. Like, I didn't knew that touch wood that I have got this much potential in myself, that why didn't I realize this before? Why haven't I spent so much time on myself before? Why didn't I give this much productive time to myself before? Why haven't I done that? I think I should have done all these things before, but then better late than never. So yeah, I think certain things happen in one person's life for always for better reasons, and I have started looking into things in a positive manner. And seriously, I think that was the best decision in my life. And how do I explain? For every small detail in nature, like even I used to spend lot of time with nature. Like terrace is one of the best place in my house, and I love my terrace a lot. And I'll just tell one thing about myself, that whenever I used to be sad, or whenever I never had any answers of any questions whichever used to come in my mind, I used to go in terrace. I used to sit on the floor. So blindly just I'm looking up in the sky, the stars and the moon, and I'm just talking to myself, like just talking whatever was coming in my mind. And yeah, and then that time I used to be very alone. I didn't want anyone to be there near me, so that no one listens what I'm talking to myself. So yeah, it did help me a lot. Talking to myself helped me a lot. I used to feel much more calmer, and then I used to go back to my room, and I would start working whatever I was doing. So yeah. And fourthly, this is the most favorite part which has happened to me. My pet dog Shiva, and he coming in my life has changed my life in a drastic way. And he has been the best therapy for me. Like how do I start this? Whenever I wake up in the morning, he's just there near my bed waiting for me to get up. I'll just get up from my bed, he will also follow me till my washroom, and then he's going to sit there until and unless I come out from the washroom. Okay, then there used to be times also whenever I'm having my lunch or dinner or any food, he's sitting near me, maybe for a small bite, or maybe just simply he'll just come and he'll just sit under the chair, not somewhere near me or left or right something. He will be always sitting under the chair. I don't know what joy he finds sitting under the chair when I'm having my lunch or dinner. Yeah. And also I have seen if for any reason, like I'm having a bad day, or I'm not feeling good, I don't understand how come he understands that, and you know, he will just come and he will just sit near me, and he will just sit near me, and you know, that itself is a therapy for me. So I think, you know, whenever a pet comes in our life, I think, you know, that is the best thing can ever happen in your life. Seriously, I mean, I can't explain, like, you know. To be honest, I have no idea when the day will come, you know, when our offices will open and we have to go back to our base location. I don't know how will it be possible for me to, you know, go back, because you know, Shiva will be here, and I have to go back, and I think I cannot take him because he will be staying with my parents, and that day will be the most toughest day for me, and I will miss him a lot whenever the time comes for me to leave home, and I have to go then. So yeah. Also, I'm going to share a very personal habit which I have done for myself, because you know, I didn't want to share things with anyone, and I thought maybe doing this will help me a lot. So I am an ardent believer of God. I have immense faith and believe in God. So I used to go in our you know, worship place. Sometimes, you know, mom used to leave me alone, that you know, she used to know that I want to spend time alone in the worship room. Maybe I'm going to meditate, or maybe I'm just going to sit, or you know, just maybe I'm just gonna sit there, and I don't want anyone to be there near me. So there used to be a lot of questions in my mind, that you know, when I never had any answers. So I used to sit there and I used to pray God that, you know, I mean, why such things are coming in my mind, and you know, please help me calm down. And yeah, I used to feel much more better. And you know what, I feel that in social media we only see the, you know, the happy things which are happening, and you know, very less people talk about the problems which they're facing. And I mean, how do I explain this problem? Very few people discuss that, you know, what are the problems they're facing, the real issues which are going on in the world. But then few people have come out with it, and you know, it takes a lot of courage to speak about real things. So yeah, I used to do that, and you know, it used to calm my mind. And sometimes I do follow whenever I feel blank and then I don't have any answers. I go to my worship room, and then I'll just sit there, and I'll just, you know, pray. I'll do meditate. And then lastly, and not the least, and the last point is that, you know, I have stopped overthinking, and I have started living in the present. Honestly, to be honest, right now I don't overthink a lot, because you know, I tried to put my time in myself right now. Like, you know, you will never see me watching web series or any kind of series or serials or something like that, you know. I spend full time on myself. Like, for example, I don't even stay late at night. I'll go back to sleep. So yeah, I do that just for, you know, for betterment of myself. So yeah, previously I used to overthink a lot, and that used to hamper my mental health a lot. So yeah, I have seriously stopped overthinking, and I have you know, started living the present. Like, to be honest, we don't know tomorrow what is the future, and like, we never knew that this pandemic gonna hit us so badly. So many lives will be impacted in such a bad way. And because I realized that, you know, I think I've realized in every point that life itself is very, you know, I've realized that, you know, life is very unpredictable. Like, you can't predict anything. Like, for myself, you know, I mean, this is again for myself, this is just my experience, and I'm sharing it with everyone. that whatever I have pre-planned, how do I explain this? Whenever I try to pre-plan anything, it never works for me. For me, everything is randomly, the video which I'm making right now, this is also randomly. I haven't thought that I'm going to make this video. So yeah, everything is random. So yeah, I have stopped planning anything. It never works for me. But then if planning works for you, please do that. If it helps you, if it works for your life, then if it works in a personal experience, please do that. For me, it never works. So I have stopped planning, and I've just started to stay in the present, and just observe every small detail which is happening in front of me, being grateful for every moment in my life, spending time with my family for after such a longer time, and then every day in my life in this pandemic. I have I clearly have no expectations from anyone. Sometimes I do get that automatic feelings of expectations, but then I have tried to filter it down, and just blindly doing things which actually gives me happiness. And for me, happiness has become the most important factor in my life. To be honest, I have started doing things which actually gives me happiness. It can be anything, maybe a dance video, or practicing dance, or doing certain things which actually gives me peace of mind. It gives me calmness in my mind, and I think for me, all that is only important. Happiness is very important for me. And yeah, you have heard people, right? You should get happiness from yourself within. You shouldn't expect people to make you happy. This is actually true. So basically, I have realized this quote in real life, and I have started so yeah, I have started making myself happy on my way, and not expecting others will make me happy. So yeah, it actually feels very great when you start making yourself happy, and I think then you will have no complaints in life. At least I don't have any complaints in my life. Certain things happen for good reasons. Maybe some lessons are to be learned, and yeah. So I think my lesson was that try to be happy with yourself. Try to be the reason for your own happiness, and just not expect others to make you happy. So yeah. So all these things have helped me to keep going, and I'm still moving. And as far as my boat is moving, I'm also moving. So yes. And also what are the things which actually helped you to keep going in 2020, around the whole negative situation which is happening right now? What are the positive things which happened in your life? Let me know in the comments section. I will be happy to know that, and yes, I will reply too. So yeah, I think we are done, and yeah, see you next week. Till then, take care. Please stay hydrated, take care of your family, and also don't forget to take care of yourself. Bye bye.